Yeah. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful Saturday afternoon with the usual suspects. We have Miss Lady Infamous, Miss CHAREECE. Delilah is sick, so y'all send good vibes her way. Hopefully, she will feel better soon. She's gonna be in the background today, so watch your mouth. But yeah, let's get into these topics. We got intros. Y'all do your intro and then what you've been playing this week, and then I'll go last. So, who's right below me is Lady. So, Lady, you go first. What you been playing?
Good morning, everybody. Y'all already know who I am, Lady Infamous 415. What have we been playing this week? Not really much. It was been a lot of working, so less playing, I would say. I did get on the Destiny grind, and I was like, I'm finally 1550. Finally. What Delilah ain't lie when it was Destiny grind. It was a literal grind. Like you had to do these missions. You had to make sure you get your, upgraded gear. Sorry. The battle pass helped out a lot on the leveling up because there's certain items that's either match your light level skill or be a little bit higher than, you switch it out and you infuse it. I like that. I still don't like Gambit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I use when
Gambit is only fun with a team.
I don't know.
Me and CHAREECE.
It's like if it was a full squad, we would have fun because we wouldn't be getting shit on them.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It wasn't like it's been happening for a while, like the last couple of weeks, that if I go play Gambit, I lose more than I win, and I'm like, man, I'm tired. Like when I do my weeklies, that's the first thing I do. I do Gambit, and I can just get that out the way. Now I'm gonna focus more on, we got to pick a raid in the GWG Discord. We're gonna pick a raid, and then I'm gonna start doing my notes and stuff, so we can finally at least try to attempt on a raid. So I'm cool with that. Also played some Apex Legends, mostly Control, which is like a version of Domination, which is like my favorite. So
wait, you play Control on Apex?
Yeah, that's the name of the mode.
Is it new?
No, it's like it comes every once in a while. It's like big ass Domination. It's like Domination. And it's like I think 9v9, I want to say. Something 7, 9 around that area. Mm-hmm. And then you just capture the points and hold them. And they rotate the maps like every 20 minutes or so. So that's what I've been playing as well. I played Fortnite last night, and it was late. I didn't get on the 6 till 9. Between prepping for Pride Parade and the protests that happened downtown, I didn't get home late. So I just said, let me do something real quick, get the adrenaline away so I can, go to sleep. Play some Fortnite. Nope, I don't know. I'm getting more laughs playing Fortnite than I would say when I was playing Warzone. Warzone is like a little more serious battle royale game. Fortnite is like all about individuality and just shooting shit up, and I'm liking it. That's all I've been playing this week.
All right, and Miss CHAREECE, what have you been playing?
I'm kind of like Lady. This week was kind of way busier than what it should have been, so I didn't even get to game for like 2 days, 3 days out the week. But when I did play, I played Destiny with the Lady, and that Gambit match that she was talking about, I'm gonna need Bungie. Like we all have issues with Bungie, but I'm gonna need them to have more than 2 maps for Gambit, and the fact that last round took forever was ridiculous. And
we was going back and forth.
Yeah, that back and forth, man. If you supposed to be Gambit Prime, supposed to make it faster. I swear that was like 10 minutes long, and it was like, and we won by like I don't even know how we won.
A little bit.
Won, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I got dropped from the server, and then couldn't get back in, and that just killed my Destiny for the week, so I didn't hop back on it at all. And then of course I played a little bit of Genshin because again they have an event going on, so I'm trying to get my weight up. But other than that, that was all I played. Yeah, it's been a light week this week.
Yeah, I think I don't even think I had one night with you guys playing Fortnite, huh? I like really don't think I played anything all week, which is like wow. But work has been like super crazy. I was actually waiting to play last night, and Lady ghosted me, so I didn't
How I
get to
ghosted you
play.
because I came home. How I ghosted you?
Oh, just put you on blast like that.
This is, you know what? This is the you do you put me on blast a lot of times. Now, man, when I got online, you were not online.
I was asleep.
Okay, then. Okay.
Yeah.
Because in our conversations, when you ask was anybody on, I'm like, I'm not even home yet. So
yeah, I saw that. I got in bed.
I came home late. And I wasn't even playing Fortnite. I was playing Apex until Stitch and Wolf invited me to play Fortnite. So you wasn't online and y'all didn't continue the conversation over the DMs. I mean, what I'm supposed to do? Girl, you keep putting me on blast, girl. I love you, but you keep putting me on blast.
I mean, I put everybody on blast. So.
I know. Yes, yeah, I ain't honestly, I'm not getting no special treatment. She do it to everybody.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And if I did it more to you, it just means because I love you more.
I know, I love you too.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to get some games in today or tonight. Whatever.
Yeah, I got plans. I'm planning to. We're gonna set it up later.
All right, cool. And hopefully I'll get it in. But I've been like cooking a lot too. We got not gaming related. I have a one of those solo stoves. Have you seen those? Those like silver fire pits.
Ma'am, if there's not a picture of it in our Discord, then I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, because I feel like, I'm like take over the home improvement channel, I'm like constantly in there posting stuff. But
well, I kind of
I actually did
channel for a moment, so it was all right.
So I did post the hot dogs I made.
I saw that.
Came out. So that was on the little fire pit that we have, which is pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. But I have like tons of home gadgets right now, so I'm kind of like really enjoying playing around with stuff. So I'll probably have some food coming your way because I went to the farmer's market this morning and I got some fresh chicken, some sausages, some links, some hand stuffed links. So yeah, it's gonna be good.
Now I'm hungry. Thank you.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm hungry too. I only had my little bit of taco. But yeah. Oh, also my community has a food truck that comes on every Friday. And this last Friday we had barbecue. I'm telling you. Yeah. All right, you gotta come out here. You gotta come up here and visit. I've been trying to get you up here anyway.
I know, right? I need to.
Yep. Anywho, all right, we can get into some regular topic conversation. I hope everybody here has had a good week. If not, hopefully you don't work this weekend and you'll have a nice relaxing weekend. Let's see. We have a food channel on Discord, right?
Yes, we do. Food was the first one.
Yeah, one of the first ones.
Was food. Yeah, if you in there? Because I think you in there. Mm-hmm. But we do have a food channel.
I was gonna say, if you don't have pictures, it don't count. Like, right? That's the rule.
We have local food spots, guilty pleasure foods, and then a food channel. Like we literally have a whole section for food. All right, we got a section for movies and TV, a section for games, but a whole ass section for food. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. So it looks like all the companies have been talking about Metaverse. It's been the word for the last couple of years now. It's essentially going to be, I know it's a bad comparison, but it sounds like it's going to be like the upside down, right? Like it's going to be the world, but virtual, right?
Okay. Again, I know we do this every 6 months, but I'm gonna need somebody to explain to me what the Metaverse is.
Yeah. So it's essentially, a virtual space. So think of Ready Player One. That you've seen Ready Player One, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So it's essentially that, but we have some companies that have been coming together. We have PlayStation, Microsoft, Epic, Unity. I think they even said IKEA is in here. And they're all coming together to kind of build the standards, right, of what is going to be allowed to happen, in this virtual space. And I don't know, like, do we feel okay with this?
No, we do not.
Right?
Like, okay,
Because I'm
maybe it's
just
just me,
like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, I don't know if I trust y'all
I don't.
enough to be making the standards by yourselves, especially with Facebook being like one of the big players, which they're called, Meta now. So, yeah, tell me how you feel. Go ahead.
So, I don't know. Maybe I've read too many stories, too many books, but all of these stories are dystopian books. They are not happy books.
Yeah.
This is not a happy future. We're trying. Like, did nobody read this, or we just skipped that lesson out?
Nobody saw Terminator. No.
Or hey, you ain't got to go Terminator. What's the Wall-E? Nobody saw Wall-E.
Right. Even Ready Player One, honestly, like
it's dystopian.
It had issues, right?
Yeah.
Like, poor
any anime.
Poor.
Yeah, or Sword Art Online. If anybody watches that anime, like this is not a happy medium. I don't know. It's giving me like not a good feeling, and I don't see how this is going to benefit the average person in any way, shape, and form. Like I see, it's going to be a way to. It's going to be a money grab. It's going to see who can get the latest and greatest, but it's all like virtual items. Like I already got enough virtual items like sitting in front of me and on my games. I don't need that in my real life. Is that I don't like. I don't see the.
It's almost like they're prepping us to essentially be putting all of our money into virtual items, and then we won't have money for real life shit. Which is totally Ready Player One. Like,
yeah.
I'm
so if I'm broke in real life, so I'm gonna be broke in the metaverse. That's what you're saying.
You could be rich in the metaverse.
Potentially you could be rich in the virtual area.
But that don't mean nothing in real life though, right?
Yeah, but then you're gonna spend more time there.
Yep. That part. And like as much as I rag on my child and love her to death, she spends way too much time as it is already on her phone, on TikTok, on video games. Like if she's already getting paid to be in the metaverse to do certain things, what's gonna bring her out into the real world? It's people like us are already iffy, but the younger generation,
they're gonna be all in. The TikTok gen is gonna be all in.
All in. They already special. No offense. Like I love my child, but baby, you make me wonder.
So it says one of the statements, it says, quote, open to any organization at no cost. The forum will focus on pragmatic, action-based projects such as implementation, prototyping, hackathons, plugfests, and open source tooling to accelerate the testing and adoption of the metaverse standards. While also developing consistent terminology and deployment guidelines. So this is basically like them just getting all together to plan the rubric on how this place is going to work.
I'm going to play the devil's advocate on this one.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, the metaverse is going to be more used for ill intent versus something new and innovating and something as we don't see anywhere else. Because if we have regular internet right now, how it is, and you see...
Oh no, the only way the metaverse works is if everyone has high-speed internet. That's why there's a big push for all these companies to get, high-speed internet.
But oh my God, can y'all see OnlyFans on the metaverse?
Ooh, right?
Who's on OnlyFans?
I'm just saying. Selling some feet.
CHAREECE already talking about going to a virtual strip club, y'all. We only like 10 minutes into the show.
I'm just saying. See, this is why we need DELILAH here.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think I'm ready for that. I am ready for that.
But that's basically where it's gonna come from. It's gonna because if this is going to be a situation where people can spend their free time, it's going to have a red light district. It's going to have a shopping place. It's going to have a food area.
I know. So I wonder if some of the discussions are them mapping out where the red light district is going to be.
That's just how it is. It's like you have to. God. Oh, they're going to be how you're going to regulate it from parents, for kids who, how are you going to do that? Is that part of the discussions? Because it needs to be from the start. Don't come in at the tail end and we didn't know little Johnny was gonna be able to go over to Strippers R Us.
They know Johnny gonna be the first one there with the parents' credit card talking about Strippers R Us.
So they need to build that from the ground up. Are they taking it into consideration? I don't know. This is anybody welcome to make suggestions in this? Because there need to be a suggestion.
Right, a suggestion box. Yeah.
Yes.
So
I'm
the,
gonna tell
the
you.
chat, the chat is lit with this, right? So we got Rain talking about GWG OnlyFans with the eyeballs, right? And we got Back from the Dead. He says Metaverse is a cover for Skynet. I guess we need to figure out who's going to be John Connor.
This is why we'd be nice to Alexa, because when they snap, I'm going to be killed last.
Okay. And then we got, from Monica D. Yeah, Zuckerberg mentioned he sees billions of people in their metaverse, which means data, personal info they can sell like they do with Facebook. On another level, more money, more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We shall see.
Are you going to try it at least once? I have a question. You going to try it once? At least one time? I mean, I'm going to try it once.
The tech person in me is the tech person in me is excited, right?
Yes.
Because yes. This is very, interesting from that standpoint. But the business person in me knows how business people behave, and I do not foresee the will of the people being the main focus here. So, yeah.
Hey,
hide your kids, hide your wife.
Like, I'm kind of with Big on that. Like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna make an account. Right. I might make multiple accounts. I don't know, but like,
I'm gonna have one for the plug and one for the low.
Yeah.
That's believe in the Metaverse.
Hey, that low one might be in a red district all the time, but it's just that there need to be safeguards in place. There needs to be some sort, like, even after a while, TikTok had made little videos. Hey, you've been scrolling for a while. You need to take a break.
Right. Like, is there going to be something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, is there going to be a timeout? Like, you spent the whole 24 hours inside the Metaverse. You don't need a job?
Have you eaten? Like, have you taken a poo lately? Like, seriously. Hey. But I can see good from it too. Like, you get mental health there. Maybe you can see a virtual doctor.
Right.
See family.
And people are showing that you're going to be able to train as a physician there, right? Because you essentially can have hours on training without, having to risk someone's life, right? Or, when we take college courses, we could actually be sitting in Rome while we learn about, Greek mythology, or I'm saying Rome, but you get what I'm saying. So I don't know. I mean, I think that just like the regular internet, right? There's good to it, but are we gonna? Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Baron. My wife banned me from Full Drive Tech. I don't know what that is.
A full dive. Full dive.
Oh, Sword Art Online. Have you seen Sword Art Online?
No,
I haven't seen that yet.
Layman's terms. So, virtual online game, MMO. You put your little helmet on and you log in, play, log off. But in this version, but some kind of way you cannot log off. You are literally stuck into the game. The whole community gets like day one when the game launches. Like, we played Lost Ark and could not log out of Lost Ark, and we got transported to the game. So, but if you died in the game, you get to restart. No, you died in real life. So when they talk about the metaverse, this is like exactly where my mind goes. Like,
yeah.
So hey, make sure you got your insurance paid up. Just saying.
And then really quickly, Rain, I cannot help you with this shirt. It took forever for me to get this shirt. I think the ship has passed or sailed. I don't know if you're getting this. Sorry.
Damn.
All right. So the next topic I have has to do with the acquisition for Activision Blizzard. It looks like they have gone ahead, and then when I say they, the stakeholders, shareholders, they have approved the board for the next year, and it looks like Bobby's ass is still on the board, y'all. I don't know who he has, I'm not even gonna say it, but I don't know what he has done, but his ass ain't leaving. It ain't happening. I don't see how he can continue to act like he didn't know this shit was going on. Cause
didn't they just like do like a report that said they had no wrongdoing, but they investigated themselves? Like,
Yes. So how are you allowed to investigate yourself? That don't make no kind of sense.
I'm just disappointed that I don't know. I believe. I'm gonna say this. I don't know. I'm not a fly on the wall. I believe that as soon as the deal comes through, that Bobby will be gone, and this is sad because I miss playing Call of Duty.
He won't be the head anymore, but he still would be a part of the board, which means he will still have like he still has some say, and he's still getting a check, which I think is like the most disrespect, right? Like this man's still getting a check from being on the board of directors. It says around 91% of the shareholders voted to extend the current board's term to the end of the next annual meeting, which is 2023. And I'm not sure how this board will continue once the acquisition is done. So that's another, portion that we don't know. It says approximately 88% voted in favor of the company's executive compensation package, which included base salary, a short and long-term financial incentives. For C-level employees. I have no idea what C-level means. And then also shareholders were massively against appointing an employee representative to the firm, with 95% voting against that. And then 67 voted in favor of a report that details how Activision Blizzard is responding to the allegations of harassment. In response to the company, it said it would be carefully consider the proposal to enhance future disclosures. I don't know. This sounds like they're just trying to pack things up to get it sold.
Yeah.
And does not sound like they're really taking the people who work there seriously. They're just trying to get their money and go. Yeah, how do you ladies feel?
It kind of doesn't want me. I'm kind of like lady. Like, okay, I'm not a Call of Duty, but I am a big Diablo fan. I'm sure you saw a couple of weeks in new Diablo 4, the Necromancer and all that stuff. Like, I want to play when it drops, but I'm like, nah, I don't know if I can. Like, we need him gone. And just even though he's on the board, like, how much power exactly does he have on the board? Like, does he get the deciding vote? Does he just get one vote? Does he get to make suggestions? Because I know some boards work differently. You have to read those bylaws and all this stuff. So, like, how much power does he have? Or he just using this cushy seat as for he can collect his retirement and just put him out the pasture? I don't know. It's weird because these people, the stakeholders who voted for this, you can tell, like Boogie said, they just want their money. They just want this deal to close. I don't know why they still voted to keep him on the board. Maybe we need to get a new.
He got pulled. That's what he had. He got pulled.
Maybe we need who's voting? Like everybody owns a little bit of stock in Activision, but who's actually voting on these things? Maybe we need to question them. Like, why did you do this? What are your thoughts on this? Do you not care about the people who actually work at these companies? Like, I don't know. Somebody do an exit survey. I don't know.
I'm doing the best as I can and not support their products. And just because, and I'm not going to be double dipping and be like, oh, I don't want to play Call of Duty, but I'm going to show play Diablo 4 or I'm going to show play Overwatch 2. You know what I mean? It's a tough heartbreak for me, but you got to have some sympathy for the people that made this game that I played for damn near a decade, and how are they getting treated,
Yeah, so, I want to just quickly, Pragmatic Eagle, Calvin, I see what you guys are saying. Basically, Calvin Henderson and Pragmatic Eagle, said that C-level employees are the executives or chiefs, the top level folks. And typically, those folks tend to have contracts that have what we like to call golden parachutes in their contract. So if they are fired, there will always be compensation for them leaving the door, even no matter how bad they perform. They'll typically get something, and you see that pretty much at every company once you get to, executive status. If you're a VP or an associate VP, if they fire you, you won't have to work for a year. I mean, essentially, and the higher you are, the better that parachute is. And that's, how we set things up, is that, these top level folks get these super exorbitant contracts, and then at the same time have no liabilities.
That part.
I'm waiting till next year. I can't. Yeah. That's all I can do.
All right.
That's all I can do, and
yeah,
that's
I'm
fine.
hoping that I hope that once the deal goes through, that Microsoft will be very transparent about the transition, what's happening with folks, because I hope that they see that people are concerned, that people are happy to see that Microsoft is buying them, but we're concerned that they will allow some of those folks to stay on, right? Like, I hope that they say, okay, we're taking over, we're dissolving that board, essentially. They're absorbed into Microsoft and they're under that whole big umbrella, so there's no need for a board with them. I know that they've already recognized the QA union that was started. So that's, something that's on the good side of the road. I don't know, Rain, Bobby is not coming to the hood.
Bobby don't want the hood.
Bobby don't drive anywhere near the hood, okay? Like, it's not happening.
Not
right? His driver does not drive him near the hood. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Still something that we'll continue to talk about, because I think all the ladies here are invested in this acquisition at this point. I think we want to be able to play these games and know that the money isn't going to somebody that doesn't support the same ideals that we do. And I think that for all of us, we have to begin to do that. We have to use our dollars, right?
Yeah.
As our votes, right? Like, we don't like you, I'm not playing, your game.
Yeah.
It sucks that there's devs there, that need to be paid and stuff like that. But, what do they say? One bad apple spoils the bunch.
You damn right. If you hang out with some hoes and you ain't a hoe, you a hoe. Okay. That's exactly what it is. And not only that, just how they being treated fairly and getting paid fairly at these companies. That's like, that's for me. I can't be playing Vanguard knowing some girl or some woman, let me rephrase that, some woman who's doing their job at that company is getting, harassed or abused or talked down upon of or ridiculed, and I'm playing this game happily. And that's just something that just stuck with me, because I wouldn't want my friends, if I know I was working at a place that they were really trying me and really not paying me right and treating me unfairly and harassing me. You gonna continue to go work? You gonna go to that same coffee company and buy their products after what you know? Right. I mean, I would feel a certain way. So that's how I see it. If that makes sense. You gotta learn to have sympathy sometimes, and it's not all about the new frames, the ray tracing, what looks choppy, what looks smooth. You gotta really at least put a little bit of investment on the people that's behind the games that you guys want to play so goddamn bad.
I mean, let's be honest. Neither Overwatch or Call of Duty is really, changing the game in any way. They're the big cash cows for those companies, but in no way are they advancing the video game industry. I can completely agree. But what I mean is, like, they're cash cows and they're more popular and they're making more money than the people that are working on them games should be getting paid fairly. Yeah.
And
agreed.
And it's like, it's not. And on the hand, people are playing like, okay, we still got to support these devs. That's fine. I mean, I won't judge you, but it's just me. It's just my way of like taking a stance on what I believe in. It can't be all about just video games. You gotta care about the people as well. It's not that hard.
Sharice, you have anything else to say before I move on to the next topic?
No, I'm just ready for the ink to dry on that contract.
All right.
That's it.
All right. So the next topic, I had to add this in because I could not believe that we're saying this already, right? I kind of feel like it's the same thing. Like after all the protests, and they were like, a reckoning has happened. I'm like, I don't think a reckoning has happened yet. But the headline is essentially the old stereotype of games being for boys doesn't exist anymore. And I wanted to know how you ladies felt about that, because personally, I feel like we've definitely come a long way, right? It's like the last showing for Microsoft the other week had, I think, 4 Black female lead characters, co-lead characters.
All of them.
No, it was literally 4. I went back and counted. They either had a Black lead or co-lead, right? Female. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't go as far as to say that, games are considered no longer a boys, game. But that's me. I still feel like people do look at you like you play games, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. How do you ladies feel? Do you feel like that stereotype is over, that games are no longer a boys genre?
All right, you can tell.
Sharice is just laughing over there.
Because it's funny. It is
right, and
we made interview for this,
right? And we've been, like Delilah says in the chat, we've been part of the market for years. Mm-hmm. So why is it now that they're now touting, that's not the stereotype? Because I still feel like most girls still feel, I guess what you could say, some shame, right, about playing video games, that they don't talk about the fact that they play games, right?
I agree. With me, my personal experience, I have some family members be like, all you do is work and play video games. What's the problem? I mean, you don't want to have a husband, you don't want to have kids, you don't want to be domesticated, you don't want to have a family. And
are you an exotic animal?
Are you an exotic animal? Literally told you don't want to be domesticated. I need to meet this person.
I could whoop their ass.
Right. Oh my God. You're not domesticated.
Yeah, like a woman's place is supposed to be like going to work, taking care of your man, having the house nice, very old-fashioned person. If I discuss more, then you will know who I'm talking about. So there's always going to be that stigma. Oh, and especially if you're not in a relationship or you're single, and guys really frown upon a girl playing video games at this age, because they feel like at this age it should be more focused on, establishing your roots or your foundation or what's going on in the future. I'm like, I am doing that, but just playing video games in a spare time. Right. And I gotta work. I'm a consumer. I gotta buy the things that I need to buy in order for me to continue to play my video games. Because I'm gonna tell you, out of all the habits I ever had, video games is the most expensive one. Because I'm telling you, is if you can't go cheap with the items that you're trying to get, because it's not gonna last long. And a person like me, I ain't gonna get nothing replaced until it's fixed. And all that is just a accumulation of what these boys do, but it feels like we don't get the same respect. Women don't get the same respect or the same opportunities or the same exposure at these dudes, even though I feel that women have to work twice, maybe 3 times more to get the same level of recognition than the boys. If I'm sorry. I was ranting a little bit. I'm sorry.
I'm still upset about that domesticated part.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I still need to know who that is.
Yeah, because we're gonna
type it up to me.
I think stereotyping video games has a stereotype of itself, because there's a lot of people, and I mean an extremely a lot of people, who still think video games are for children. And when they say children, that means boys, young boys, teenage boys. Girls don't play games. Girls don't. They need to go play the Barbies or dolls or whatever. Mind you now, again, talking from my daughter. She has Monster High is her thing. She dressed up Halloween, but she still had her console. She still had her DS. She had a game, whatever, all of them. Now she has a Series S. It's just that I think to a certain extent, we are scared to tell other people that we play games because we are afraid of the backlash from that because we have in the past
the look, right? It's the look. It's
you
always
play
the
video
look.
games,
right?
So I think we need to come up with it because my daughter, she'll tell somebody in a heartbeat, oh yeah, I play. I play Destiny with my friends. We play Sims. We play Minecraft. Like she's playing It Takes Two with her homegirl. And
for sure, I think it's changing for our kids.
Yes,
right?
yes. Like she will tell somebody in a heartbeat. She wear her gaming shirts, her anime shirts, like in a heartbeat.
Mine too.
But me, before I put my shirts on, I'm like, oh my god, am I have to get stares at this because it's just that we need to tell people that we play games. Like I've gotten better over the years thanks to the ladies and this right here because again, how can I do a podcast if I can't tell people I play games in real life?
Right.
But to a certain extent, there's a lot of hidden gamers out here. They buy the merch, but they keep it in their room. They like, we are out here spending buku's money.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
And we need to acknowledge, girl, wear that gaming T-shirt. Wear them shoes. Again, I'm gonna wear my Sailor Moon shoes today.
Yeah.
I gotta find a shirt.
Right.
But like, I think it's getting better, but the stereotype is still there. This to a lot of people, this is still a child's thing, a boy.
Right. Yeah, a boy's because it's specifically a male child.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then to a certain extent, even women who have men who play video games, this is a whole nother conversation, but still, they feel like this is a useless hobby. But again, I am married. My husband sees me playing video games. If y'all ever see me while he's like, oh hey babe, we talk in the morning times, and he's like, hey, I know where she's at. Yes, it's expensive, but hey, I'd rather her do that than like be out somewhere doing stuff she ain't got no business.
Right.
But like, I don't understand that part either. A lot of people be like, oh, gaming is again, but it's all boys now that they think gaming is for children. This is an expensive hobby, like ladies said.
Right. What kid cannot afford this? Right. And I want to know what the chat thinks too as we continue the conversation. Just like, what do you think? Especially because a lot of our listeners are male. What do you guys think about females playing video games? Like, I mean, I know it's like easy to say, right, that you would dig a girl that plays video games, but honestly, as a single gamer out there, you do not get that. You don't get that. It's definitely very few and far between that you find a male counterpart that plays games and is okay with you playing games. Especially if you're like competitive, because like Lady and I are pretty competitive. We play like shooters and stuff. We're not playing like
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Or Roblox.
Right.
Yeah.
We're in there.
Yeah, and see, that's another thing. Y'all ain't gonna be able to play together with your man because y'all are that competitive.
I really don't like that because if you're not performing, I'm going to have a problem.
Yeah.
Well, I'll find a game that we both can play, but not all the games we gonna play together.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that one game that, hey baby, you want to go play this?
Right.
Yeah, girl. And then we gonna play that. But if I'm playing, say, Apex Legends,
right,
you gonna play some other shit. That's not this shit.
Good enough to be on the squad.
He got an audition.
Right. We're gonna have some tryouts.
Yeah, especially in Call of Duty, at the time, like, look.
And I have to say, shout out to Stitch. I'm sorry, lady, I didn't mean to cut
Go ahead.
Shout out to Stitch because I was thinking the other day, like, this grown ass man really is comfortable and has us four ladies as his friends. We are Stitch's friends.
Yeah.
And we joan on him all the time.
Shout out to Stitch. He's probably doing. He's probably doing some work. He's probably working on the house right now.
Right.
That's what he said he was doing last night. So shout out to Stitch because he put up with our shit sometimes. But
I think that our shit is better than some of the shit that he deals with some of the dudes. You know what I mean?
True.
Well, I think with with us sometimes, the people that, you know, come through and hang out and party with us, they don't want the loud, the back and forth. They don't want the 12 people in the party overlapping conversations, because at first, in the beginning, that's what I dealt with. And I'm like, yo, this ain't the vibe I want. When I'm online, I want to play with individuals, male or female, that's going to be cool and relaxed and not offensive, and I can be my authentic self. Because if I can't be my authentic self, I can't be in no party. And I just want to put that out there as well, that they're always going to be that stereotype, because it's always going to be the D riders. The D riders is always going to amplify each other off of BS, maybe not credible information, maybe, you know, trying to spew toxicity and stuff like that.
Yeah, we don't do that though. Yeah, we don't play that toxicity mess.
I mean, we can sprinkle some. We'll sprinkle some petty. We'll sprinkle some toxic. I think that's everybody's that way at some point in their life. But the consistency of it. But hey, we are stereotyped, but we get stereotyped all the time. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna play my game till I die. Y'all gonna bury me with all my systems in the casket. If I got the retros, they going in the wheel. I'm going, and they be like, look, get this Atari mint condition straight out the box, and you sell it to somebody because it's gonna be worth. That's how much I love gaming. It literally changed my life. It really did. It stopped me from doing things that I had no business doing. I just stopped doing a bunch of things because I think those things were not as important as, you know, me hanging out with my friends on a Friday night playing Fortnite, you know?
Right.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to hit the chat with some of the chat comments. We got Rain G4, females playing video games is a blessing. Pragmatic Eagle, gender is irrelevant in gaming in his opinion. We have Delilah, we can't play together. As a couple, we can't play together. Yeah. No. And then we say, Calvin Henderson says, I plan on bringing more women, girls, folks of any color, any alphabet together for more gaming. Then we have Cedric H. I have no problem with women, girls playing video games. My mom played Killer Instinct Gold back in the day. And Sir X-Men, as long as my girl can play Rock Band with me every once in a while, I'm good. She can play whatever else she wants. So yeah.
Rock Band was hard. I just want to point that out.
I love Rock Band. I want them to bring it back. Because
I can do it. I say the level.
I was a singer. I couldn't
do higher than that. Like I couldn't do it. My hands went fast.
Yeah, that epic one or whatever it was, that was a little that's too crazy. I can't do that. But I did do
Dance Revolution. That was my bomb.
You do that too. I'm not coordinated enough for that.
Oh, that was game nights back in college.
I just want everybody to know, put respect on the ladies that we playing here, because we are not. This is not a cheap hobby. Don't knock our passion. And don't knock our knowledge either. So I don't even care about the stereotypes of people, what they say no more, or what people write in the articles. Yes, I ain't gonna lie. This is a great article and it goes in depth on what's going on with the stereotype. But in the back of my mind is like, I don't care what nobody say. I'm still playing my games. I'm still go to the digital store. I don't care what nobody gonna tell me about what Lady Infamous be playing, because I'm gonna still play these games regardless. Not one hater up in here is paying a lick of these bills. So
you know that this was kind of like clickbait, because even through the article they go on to say that, you know, based on the top 10 best-selling games between 2017 and 2021, 76% of the main characters in gaming were male, while 67% of the characters were male, which show there's still a lot more to be done. So like now it's about 67%. So you only lost about 10% of the males in video games are now females, right? But it's like, you know, we keep inching, right? So I think, you know, I brought this up to say, you know, while I do think we're moving in the right direction, I don't think, you know, the reckoning has happened. So I don't think that we can go ahead and say that it's no longer a stereotype that games are for boys, but we're getting there. We're moving there.
It's always going to be a boys club until it ain't.
Right.
That's it.
Till it ain't. All right, moving on. So this topic is just for CHAREECE.
What about
Check the face.
Did you see it? Yeah,
Check the face.
See you already ready. So it looks like Marvel's Avengers.
Oh yeah, that is for her. Let me look at this.
Is bringing Mighty Thor Jane Foster. That's set to drop next week. What's it about to be like $20 a player or some shit?
It's supposed to be free.
Supposed to be free.
That's
so it says that. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So it says they announced in April that they were going to bring Jane Foster. I can pretty much tell that they seem to always be bringing this stuff right in time for the movies, because we know Thor comes out it's next week or the week after. So we have about two more weeks until we see Thor. But I don't know, all the characters, they don't look like what you're going to see right in the movies. They all look a little different. It looks like they went into a deep dive with what Jane's powers are going to be. And she's going to be available as part of the 2.5 update, which is going to come June 28th. So you only have 3 days, CHAREECE. And yeah, I don't know. It says that her moveset is going to be different from Thor. So maybe it'll be really different, but they say it remains to be seen on how different it'll be. Hopefully it's not a cut and paste. But the only notable difference was her ability to manipulate. I don't know why I can never say the hammer's name.
Oh, we don't even care about that.
Mjolnir? Yeah. So I guess she has a little bit more creativity with how she throws the hammer.
Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You hate it? Why?
I hate every last bit of it.
Why? Why do you hate it?
Oh my God. So, again, Marvel's Event. I love this game, but I low-key hate it also. So she's free. All the characters are free for this game. That is the only great saving grace it has so far. But they're going to charge you anywhere between $10, $15, and $20 for skins. So please be aware of that. Yes, you can get some free. If you buy, there's going to be like a whole package that you can unlock, because I bought it when I got Black Panther. But the character itself and her story missions are free. But 9 times out of 10, she's going to have the same exact moveset as Thor. She's going to be a smaller.
How do you know that she's going to have the same moveset? Just because that's how it's been with
yes,
okay.
Like because so Hawkeye,
we have
Hawkeye, and then we have what's the girl name? Oh my God, what's the female Hawkeye name
right now?
Yeah, brain fart. But yes, so they have different movesets. Like she has a sword that she can use and she can teleport. But she still has bow and arrow and everything. Her arrows just do different things, but it's still the same moveset to a certain extent. Yes, I don't see how they're gonna make the hammer throw different, but it's gonna be weird. But what really pisses me off about this is all the promotion that they are doing behind this character. You would think that I've always thought I love badass female characters, always have, always will. But I am just not feeling Mighty Thor for some reason. Maybe I need to see the movie, but then I'd be feeling it. But I'm just not feeling her in this game. I feel like they should have went somewhere else. There could have been other people they could have went with first, and it is just a tie to this movie. There were other characters that should have been implemented before her. It's just they just trying to pull on my heartstrings because they know I'm gonna buy it because I'm a Marvel person, and I'm not feeling it. They did a whole interactive cartoon for this. They have even Square Enix have been promoting this on their pages, not just the Marvel pages. They didn't even go this far out for Black Panther when they released it, and that was a big thing. It's just, I don't know, it's almost like a money grab, and it's not catching my attention. The costumes are not hitting like they're supposed to, because they've been doing it now for like a couple of weeks, and I've been seeing it, but it's just like every time I see it, I do this number right here. I'm not feeling it.
It's a no for you, dog?
It's a strong, we gonna wait till it get on sale.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what it is.
Free. I thought you said it's free.
It is, but to get the costumes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, which is another thing I don't like. You can't. So, okay, So there's different characters. The Kate Bishop, because somebody said her name in the chat. That's her name. Each character comes with their own little story mission. You can't bring. So when I get her, I can't go and play the previous missions with that character. So say I get what you call it? I don't know. So Black Panther, for example, I can't go back with the Mighty Thor and play in his missions. It's like it's blocked off. It's weird. It is so weird. I hope they change that in the update. But that game has.
And is it just because that's like their storyline though, right? But then the other main storyline, you can play as anybody, I guess.
You could do like multiplayer missions with them in that area, but you can't bring that character and play in certain missions, like because they weren't part of the game there or something. It's so weird. It's so weird how they did that. But we gonna see. I don't know. I'll probably get desperate and play in the middle of the night and then like turn my status to offline for y'all can't see me.
Wow. All right. Well, we know you do that often, so. She like literally hides and plays Avengers. I know Lady ain't playing it. She's off in the chat already.
I'm over here talking to the chat.
Done turned all the way off.
Yeah, as soon as you said Avengers, as soon as you said Avengers, no disrespect to the people who play in the Avengers, because I know.
Go ahead and hit a fame, right? Like,
nah, for what?
No, I'm talking about CHAREECE.
Oh yeah, he playing. Yeah.
Who playing? Because as far as I waited 10 minutes for a multiplayer match. Who playing this game besides me? Let me know. I
don't know.
You better talk to Fame because I keep getting a notification about people. He's looking for people to play Avengers.
Right.
So
I ain't got no notification. I can tell you that much. Like, and my character's about leveled up, except the new ones I haven't played with. But like my main set, Black Widow. Oh, girl, it's butter. She can clear a room.
To you.
Right to you. Exactly. All right, so let's see. That was just for CHAREECE, and I had put this one in for Delilah, and she's not here. But
what about me?
Oh yeah, you like the game too. 10 Minutes of Plague's Tale was revealed. They did more of a deep dive and gave it a date. It looks like it's coming out in October.
October gonna be sweet. Between that and Scorn, yes.
Are you playing that one?
I'm going to.
Ew, are you serious? Ew.
You gross.
I'm offended for you.
Right. Well, go ahead and talk about it. Did you watch the 10 minutes?
This way.
I did, and it got me a little bit excited. I'm glad of the date. I'm glad of the date. If you guys haven't played the first game, I don't know if it's on Game Pass or still, but it should be on sale. But that first game, it was so good. Not really the gameplay. The gameplay was hella basic. I'm gonna be honest with you. The gameplay was hella basic. You gotta hide, shoot your slingshots, and grab your materials. But the story was so great because that bond between brother and sister, I forget their names. It was so good. The boss battle. There's boss battles in there. I ain't gonna say which one that had me like stuck for a couple of weeks, but the story is so good. It's so good, and because I guess I'm a little history buff, so it reflects more on the acquisition that happened with the Spaniards. So more that, you know what I'm saying? That's what I got. That was the vibe that I got. I'm not saying that that's correct or anything, but that's the vibes I got when I was playing the story mode of this game. So I can't wait. I got 2 games. I think I'm gonna play A Plague's Tale first.
I'm already playing Forspoken.
It's coming out in October?
Yeah, Forspoken's coming in October. And I think what's name comes out at the end of August, Saints Row. So we're gonna have some games to play.
Because right now it's dry.
Right. And what about you, CHAREECE? Are you gonna try Plague's Tale? Why not? What's wrong?
So I watched Lady play it.
Yeah.
That was some of the most stressful stuff I've not been involved with. She was trying to get out some kind of sale or something, and like I don't know, she kept on getting caught by this man, and the rats wasn't acting right, and I'm like, I can't do this. I purposely went back to work. I can't do that one.
I mean, I might try it.
No,
I don't know. I see Firestar66. He says Midnight Suns. I don't know. I think CHAREECE.
Man, that's a no for me, dog. That's a no for me.
That's y'all already know I'm getting that because it's Marvel. Y'all already know. I'm a basic one. I'm a basic one. All right, but I can't do the scoring, and I just I'm be watching this like that.
Match play tennis. Sir X-Men, what are you talking about? He's waiting for that match play tennis game to come out. The hell? What's that?
I know that might be
Gotham Knights. Is Gotham Knights coming in October?
Yes.
I thought.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yo, they turned me off when it was not 4-player co-op. How you have 4 players on the game and not have 4-player co-op?
I'm still gonna play it.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
It's it's DC.
Batman.
Yeah, right. I'm Batman.
I can't support nothing else they got right now, so I might as well buy the game.
Right. All right, and let's see. One of the last topics, so you guys can start to get your questions in there. I saw Sir X-Men had a question and he didn't properly ask, but I'll put it in our chat so y'all can have it for whichever one of you guys is going to grab questions this week. But mid-year check, right? It's halfway through the year already. This year is going by so quickly. But what's your game of the year so far?
Oh, yeah, I'll go last. I already know.
Yeah. I ain't got no damn game of the year.
You ain't got one?
No.
Not even Tales of Arise? Not get your MA?
That came out last year.
Damn.
Everything that I've been playing this year, shit that came out last year. I'm basically clearing out my backlog. I got nothing for you, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Not even a contender?
Nothing for you.
Not even Witch Queen?
Right?
Again, that came out last year. Wait, no, it was February.
It came out this year.
But see, is that a new game or is that a continuation? That's an ongoing game.
I don't know. Yeah,
So how would you place that? Because Witch Queen was good, but is a game of the year good? No, because again, it's not a brand new game. It's not even. I wouldn't call it a sequel. It's an expansion.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Well, CHAREECE don't have any games.
Ask me in November. After everything that dropped in October.
All right, let's see. Lady, yours is going to be Elden Ring, I guess.
Bloodhound Step Gang, North Side. Let's go. I'm not playing. I ain't playing. I'm a level 100. I want to say 79 on my. I did 4 journeys of Elden Ring. I done damn near. I know there's things that I missed, but I done covered everything. I don't go to the North Side no more. I know where I'm not wanted, and the North Side is not where I want to be at. I actively looked for videos to find what I needed to find in order to achieve the achievements for Elden Ring. I have 4 endings of Elden Ring. Yeah, it is. I don't think nothing's coming out this year that's not had the impact that it had with Elden Ring. I put money on it. It didn't need a lot of advertisement or anything like that. All it needed was word of mouth. And some people, they liked it, but it wasn't for them, which is cool. And then you had the Bloodborne Dark Soul diehard saying that this was an easier version. Even though it was easy, it was still hard. Imagine you playing a big guy skin duo. You do that. The real one that's up there in the sky. That shit's hard as fuck. You play Malekith and he got the blood right on the weapons. And your mimic is gone. And it's just you and him. So I'm telling you, out of 42 achievements, I have 37.
That's pretty good.
So I helped. I annoyed folks like, hey, you need help in Elden Ring? You need help in Elden Ring? I got you. Come here. What boss you need? I got you. It was to the point that I had nothing to do, and I went to other people's world to help them with the Elden Beast. So I am sticking beside that.
I mean, even for me, but it's still, we haven't gotten as much, I think, as we expected this year. So far at this point, it's still Elden Ring. I mean,
yeah. If you was to have the awards tomorrow,
right?
The Elden Ring.
It's Elden Ring.
It's
Yeah.
Elden
So we have to see what these games are talking about this fall, and I'm not sure if they're gonna, hold up to it. I mean,
they're not. I go ahead and tell you right now. As of
not.
right now.
Okay.
Well,
you got Plague Tale. You got Plague Tale. I didn't like that.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be getting here.
Yeah, to a lot of people, that's still an indie title though, and people just hate indies on principle alone.
Yeah.
So it is not gonna win Game of the Year. Oh wait, I take that back. It might be nominated.
Yeah, we got the Quarry too. The Quarry, the graphics is what's really gonna get it, in that you're playing through a movie essentially. People like their experiences.
Don't be surprised if they give it to the Quarry. Man, I heard it was not as good as Until Dawn. So let's be real. High on life, or spoken Delilah, a Plague Tale.
You got those coming.
I'm telling you, Game of the Year already.
They may give Elden Ring the 1 too.
Shit.
They're gonna have to come with it then.
They're gonna have to come with it, because I don't see nothing. Now Delilah, them games are good. Them games are, I mean, they're great. I hope they do some, be in some nominations for some things, but we talking about Game of the Year.
Right. Yeah, Firestar, I don't believe they got awards coming out, but I guess if it did come out, unless it had bugs, it wouldn't be Game of the Year just on principle, right?
Oh my God, what if it released and it had like a game-breaking bug?
The Xbox fanboyisms, they're gonna have a field day with that one. They're gonna have a field day. Field day with that one.
Come out, and I wanted it to be excellent.
With God of War though, I'm be honest with you, I'm tired. I'm not fit to hold my breath for that game no more, because if you have all these other companies putting their best effort forward to show something for their game, and they're not doing it for God of War, it makes me think that you're not having to have it out this year.
At this point, I would take some artwork. I ain't even got to see a video. Just give me some artwork.
God. Just some artwork, huh?
Because I like set pieces. I like the backgrounds and stuff, because that's what I use on like background for my phone, my monitors, whatever. Like, give me a nice little wallpaper, like something to like
concept art.
Yeah.
Score, storytelling. Something. Nothing. Not a lick. No state of.
I'll take it.
Oh no, they're like no. They're gonna have something. You're just gonna have to wait. They have another state of play coming up in a couple of months. They're gonna put something out there now. But you got other companies that really trying to fight for your dollar right now.
And like, we just had an E3 like 2 weeks ago. Man, and I made me a whole little list.
Man, I'm ready for them to say it ain't coming out this year. From a marketing perspective, you're supposed to been having God of War,
that part.
Everything, not merchandise that you can buy offline. I'm talking about marketing, like God of War's coming on buses and billboards.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like
I would think they would be seeing,
yes,
seeing something like, I don't know.
Why I can't get
people
my free
still are saying there's time, but I don't know. I feel like the game is big. Like when Red Dead 2 was coming out, it was like, everywhere. In your face everywhere for a long time. It wasn't like, just like a couple of months before it came out, So I don't know. I guess they still have a little bit of time, but if we get to October and we don't hear nothing, I don't think it's coming out.
No, I tell you what, if nothing comes out September the 1st, ain't nothing.
September, yeah.
No, the beginning of September. Yeah. Because if you, this is the thing about me. Look, when it comes to business, ain't no way you can be able to market a product within that time span and think it's going to be successful. You need at least, for a video game, you need at least good 6 months of good marketing, good PR. You wear the God of War care packages to the people that playing God of War. Where is the interviews with the directors and the producers of God of War? Where is the voice actors trying to do a cameo, or at least do a cameo and be like, oh, God of War coming? Nothing of that happened as of today. But y'all gonna sit here and tell me that is coming out this year, you must be crazy.
Baron says if we don't get any marketing by next week, it's getting delayed.
Who said that?
Baron.
You stupid.
Oh
It's
my
getting
God.
delayed.
Yeah.
Man, it's already
Hey,
delayed. It's
I
already
said
delayed.
August 1st. I said because okay, if you're gonna release a game in November, you need to
Yeah.
August the 1st is like the latest you could do something.
I think the latest date change has been to December 31st, which I know that we already know that devs have said that they haven't heard anything about a date change, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
That was
Man,
my cousin, bro.
They usually aren't wrong when they make those date changes. So I don't know. We'll see. We can head into tidbits
I got a few.
I'll just go ahead and say my one.
Okay.
Looks like there's going to be a Jon Snow sequel that's in the works. So we're getting another Game of Thrones sequel. I also saw that they're showing footage of Lord of the Rings already. The orcs look pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly for me, if you haven't watched Miss Marvel, you really need to. Like, just because it's telling a Pakistani story that is actually going into the culture and talking about how these people live.
Like, you know, they not gonna watch it just for that right now.
I know, but you really should, because that's the only way we get rid of all these stereotypes is that we like learn about each other. So, I mean, open your mind, take a look. It's a good story. I understand it doesn't follow exactly every comic, but apparently there is a Miss Marvel that this show has taken direct scenes from. So I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the ride. I know that some people aren't, but
I just want to comment on the Jon Snow part
Yep.
that George R.R. Martin is never going to finish
Yeah.
his last book.
nah.
I apologize now to all the readers of this series. You are never going to get the end of this story. You're going to have to settle for that trash last season that was on HBO.
Trash last season.
And I'm just going to apologize to y'all now. It ain't coming. I am sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Right.
Okay. For me, I watched Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
That's the name of the movie.
No.
Man, they could have kept this in. It's alright, but they could have really kept this in the drafts.
Oh, you're dumb.
You
I'm going to watch it
stupid.
this afternoon.
Okay,
Nah.
that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
I already
That's
know
it.
everything. I already know because
No,
my-
well, you know what? We'll
And
talk about
Sharice,
it.
I'm telling you right now, if you do not have your Thor tickets, I don't know what to tell you now.
So I went to my tidbits went to the movies last night. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. I talked to because again, small ass theater. I talked to the theater manager and I asked her point blank, "Are we getting Thor?" And she's like, "Yes, but we're not getting it open weekend. We're getting it the weekend after." And I said, "Bet I ain't want to come opening weekend anyway, but we are getting it, so I will be seeing it."
That's still booty.
I know, right?
And
I'm going to see that shit on Thursday.
Hey, long as it is better than Doctor Strange, and I don't have to end up fighting folks, or
Yeah.
then I'm good because I'm so scared to watch this movie because I know I'm in the because from my daughter was like, "Mama,
Can
you're
you
gonna hate
please
it."
watch it though, so that we can
I'm gonna
finally
watch it
talk
this
about
afternoon.
it? I mean,
I'm gonna watch it this afternoon.
Lord.
We're gonna sit in here in the living room with some food. That way, I might have
Yeah.
to throw hands.
Uh-huh.
But we're gonna watch it. But I did go to the movies last night. I saw Lightyear. It is very adorable. It had me in my feelings. I don't see why it's getting the hate. Yes, it does have a lesbian relationship. But it's so
Oh,
adorable and it
well,
literally lasts
That's why.
maybe 10 seconds. Like the whole entire relationship is seen through a open door. That's it.
I don't know.
But it's cute. It is it does have an end the credit scene, so please be aware of that. But yeah, it's cute, it's adorable. Go see it. Take your kids. Or wait till it come on Disney Plus, regardless. Go see it.
Yeah. For me, look, I'm gonna say it for the hip hop culture. Versus on Thursday night. Okay.
Look at when they announced 3 acts, I was like, how they gonna do this?
Oh man, they did it so bad. Bad, like not good. The first act, I guess it was a DJ set. And then the second act was Bobby V versus Ray J versus Sammy versus Pleasure P. And it was in LA, of course. And I wasn't expecting them to like blow anybody out the water, but it was just a hot mess. It was a hot mess.
Yeah, it was a hot mess. Like I turned it on and it was funny because everybody was like cracking jokes, and you know how Black folks are. Like we got jokes on jokes on jokes. So that part was funny, but then it was like, okay, we kicking them off the stage. And then what was it, like an hour?
They didn't want to get off the stage. They did not want to get.
It had to be at least 30 minutes between them getting off and then Omarion and what's his name coming on, right? Like how long did it take for them to actually take the stage? Which I don't understand. Your career ain't even hot no more. You don't have the credits to be showing up late. How are you showing up late to your revival?
All I'm saying is the only person who sang the best within the second act was Sammy. Sammy was doing a damn thing. Now Ray J, you could tell he did not take care of his voice. He did not take care of his voice at all. He can't hit them notes. He can't hit them notes. Oh my God. Then the third act was Mario versus Omarion. And I realized watching that versus that people that I thought that were talented wasn't really as talented as I thought they would. And I'm talking about Omarion because Mario, he was a little cocky. When he knew he was winning, he was a little cocky with his shit, but he took care of his voice. As far as Omarion is concerned, he was like
bringing out props,
dancers, watermelons,
dancers. I saw that and I was like, is this legal? Can you do this on Instagram?
It was unnecessary to me.
It was very unnecessary.
Yeah, it was like you advertising your skills at a place that you're not supposed to be advertising them type of skills. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be singing, not spending like 3 minutes eating watermelon. You get a watermelon to the person in the front row and she eating a watermelon. Like, hot mess. I don't know. Timberland and Swiss Beats, you might get an L. You're going to have to get an L for that one. And it was on a Thursday night. They know damn well ain't nobody finna be up late for this damn versus. No, people got to go to work tomorrow. I'm in bed on my tablet like, man, when are they going to come out? And I went to sleep. So that was my tidbit with that versus. That's all I got. Anybody else?
Nope. Go see Lightyear.
Okay. All right. I guess that's it. What about you? Oh, okay. I got it. Well, this is what I'm going to do, y'all. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat this morning. I also want to give a shout out to if I can pull this up. Okay. To all the Patreons, Inferno, Jazzy News, CHAREECE, Lady Foxfire, Baron J67. Thank you. Tao Pilo, Stitch 6669, Venti Buram, Black Knight 2122, Pragmatic Eagle, Eternal Shaddai, Thomas Dos, and ATL. Thank you so much for showing love with us. And we got something special for y'all for Flying July. And today we will we picking June's giveaway winner. June's giveaway winner's coming out. So I just wanted to thank everybody for that. I'm gonna get started off with the questions. Are you ready for that, CHAREECE?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So some Pilo gave us a question really. No, it wasn't Pilo. I'm sorry. It was Sir X-Man. And the question was, how do you ladies feel about men playing video games but pick female characters to play with? I didn't know. It doesn't bother me because that's your choice, because sometimes us women, it was a time that we couldn't have a female, character to be able to play with. So, and not all of us, but some of us, some of y'all really, be like, oh, I even though you playing as a dude, I really, respect you playing, as a female and stuff like that. So I'm like, it don't really bother me because I'm grown. I'm mature. I know that it's your choice to be who you want to be when you're playing these video games.
I don't know. I've heard from plenty of dudes that the only reason why they choose the female character is because their hitbox is smaller, or
really
they run faster or whatever. Like, it's not
for
like,
real,
because they are in support.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah,
especially in MMOs and fighting games.
Yeah.
That's why they main the female characters, because they're smaller, which is one of the reasons why I play female characters, because they're smaller and faster. But yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like there's a lot of work out there. Like this, we can look at this from many different ways. But what gets me is the dudes who like become their female characters. Does that make sense? Like they have a whole persona for her, that happens more in MMOs, which is how I know about it so much. Like it becomes a whole production. Like this child got more clothes than I do. So that could be something that's different. But on the lesson, I don't really have a problem with it in other games. It's just that when that character becomes their personality, that's when I kind of have a problem with it. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Cedric, shout out to the North. Memphis in the building. Question: if you ladies have Hulu, check out the mini series called The Old Man. I don't have Hulu. I want to get another service, so I'm thinking between Hulu or Netflix, but if they got like digital episodes I can buy, I can definitely check it out. What about you, CHAREECE?
I will add it to my watch list because I have not heard of it, so I need to Google it. But on your end, lady, I honestly, I would probably go Hulu, maybe.
Over Netflix? Over Netflix?
Because sometimes Netflix has a long ass dry spell where they ain't got nothing. And then all of a sudden they just drop everything all at once. So it's like you pick and choose. At least with Hulu, you get, depending on what package you get, you can you can still watch Hulu with commercials and get like the basic stuff. But like you can also get sports and all that good stuff like that too. So it's all like what you want. But Netflix sometimes it just ain't hitting. But I forgot, if you do get Netflix, you get to watch the new Sailor Moon movie. Alright, but it don't drop to next year though. So wait till next year.
I'll wait till next year for Netflix, man. For real. Because they
have the what's the name show? Remember I was telling you the new Iron Chef show on Netflix?
Oh yeah.
They got that new Kevin Hart movie.
I don't like him.
I started watching it. I was like,
oh my god. So back up tidbit. So while we was the trailers that they showed was the new Super Pets movie.
Right. But it looks cute.
It does look cute. But I'm still upset that again Dwayne Johnson is the voice of Super Dog, and Kevin Hart is the voice of some little pit bull. I'm like, y'all are literally playing the same people.
Yep. Well, Hollywood knows their formula, so they know exactly what they're
gonna play it until they play it out.
They're gonna play it till they play out. They're gonna switch roles and switch people, and they're gonna do it again. So that's what it is. Rain G4, has a question. Our head of security, Rain G4, right? he got headphones down. Is St. Rose one of the only gaming franchises that get hair texture and skin complexion correct for gamers of color?
They were one of the ones that got it done. I want to say the only, but they had it done nicely. How about that? It's
the whole first game was about black gang members though, so how are you not gonna get the textures right?
That part.
Main characters is black, so they had to come with it. But even I heard with this latest one, they could have done better with the hair. So I don't know. Sorry, my nose keeps running.
Oh, you're fine. Colin is a bitch.
Yeah. All right, Monica D. Welcome back. Your question: thoughts on the new PlayStation new pricing plan, like the fake Game Pass? Okay. Think it's too many options, but they need to simplify it. But the games for the Plus have gotten a little better. Okay. For me, I'm getting a basic online multiplayer, whatever the basic that I had last year, that's the one I'm gonna get forever, because I don't think that for me the money equals the value for me for that particular service. Yes, I need to be online, and that's like the most important part, is to be online and get my little free games per month. I'm gonna get the bottom tier. Now, if PlayStation is your preferred console, then you need to really consider what price tier is good for you. One, you don't want to bust your budget, and your budget got to equal up to the games that you want to play. So for people with their preferred console, you got to like look at it real closely. What about you guys?
Honestly, not the basic, but what's the one right above that one?
Premium or something?
Yeah, that tier, if I was into PlayStation, that would be the one I would get, because it has a large variety of backlog catalog games that I could play and download at my pleasure whenever. But the price is not attractive to me, nor are they promising like first party games, or even a date on when first party games would be coming to the service. I don't see why I have to pay. How much is it a month? $40 a month almost. I don't even know. I just know it's too much that I want to pay. But yeah, I still got to pay $70 for a game. Like, can I at least get a discount on the game? Like, what is?
Like, they're not doing no day and date.
Yeah. I just like, it's coming in 6 months. I might, then yes, that might be better. I'll wait 6 months because I have done that before. But like, I'm just not seeing how it is benefiting me. The catalog kind of does, because I am still fairly new to PlayStation games, but I only play certain back catalog games. I'm not gonna play everything. So
okay. What about, is it no for you or yes for you, Elle?
I mean, like, if they did day and date, then I would probably be more inclined to get it. But the fact that you cost more than the most expensive Xbox tier, and you don't do day and date, and it's just to have basically classic games, game demos, I'm good. I don't need that. Like, if I'm still gonna have to pay $70 for games, why do I need to do this?
Okay, that's what's up. Baron, I know it's not a question, but I just want to counteract the statement you put right here. He said, LOL, I'm serious. We still get marketing for Horizon Forbidden West. That makes me think game GWG. GOW is a 2023 title.
Yeah, they just came out with like the like a PS5
bundle. A bundle,
like,
right?
How y'all just coming out with a bundle for that?
Yep. Did y'all see the Lego set that they had for Horizon? It was kind of nice. It had for the long neck. It was like it was nice. I don't see it coming.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. No, sir, I don't think it's coming out. I'm letting you know. I'm like 78% sure that ain't coming out.
I'm like 85. 82.
I'm 78. I'm 78.
The closer you get to August,
like
the higher it gets.
Yeah. And I'm being lenient with that 78. Sir X-Man has a question. What's good? I saw you on GRG last night. I saw you. I was there. Shout outs to them. Question: how many of you ladies are looking forward to that game, High Off Life? Stabby. Well,
that looks cute.
It don't look cute. Believe me, it ain't cute. It's gonna be.
It looks colorful. How about that?
It's gonna be raunchy fun, is what it's about to be.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm with it. I know Delilah's with it. LBOOGIE with it. You with it, CHAREECE?
Yep.
We all with it. With it. All right. L-Tug, what's good? We gotta get ready. We gotta get ready for that raid. I'm 1550 now. Let's go. I'm 1550. Let's go. Thank you for coming through. Question: should Sony hold God of War to have something for when the Xbox game starts to hit, or get it out while things are still dry? See,
I would think that they would want to get it out before so that they can have all the shine.
Nah, they're gonna delay it till next year so they can compete with Starfield.
I don't think so. Nobody wants to compete like that, like business wise. Like, you want to be able to pick the time when your game is gonna shine. Just like Drake made sure his shit came out the week before Beyonce's shit, because ain't nobody talking about Drake shit. We talked
Nobody
about
was
rape
talking.
shit for a
Nobody was
week.
saying good things about it anyway. But
No, they weren't.
Let's be honest. Let's keep it
just like.
Let's keep it a hundo. Let's keep it a hundo. There's people not talking good about Drake's album, and people are not talking good about Beyonce track. But I will listen to a Beyonce house track.
I haven't heard nobody talking bad about Beyonce's track. Have you really?
Yeah, I heard. There was like this because she's more of the more hip hop urban landscaping. So for her to do something different like house was like they're not with it. But I'd rather listen to her do house than Drake. So
I was loving it. I was like, yo, I hope this sets the tone for the summer song season.
Yeah, I need a good summer anthem.
Yes, we need that dance hall music, uplifting music,
Okay, make me buy another round type of music,
Right.
Delilah's tidbits, y'all, is Spiderhead plus Hustle. I think their show.
Yeah, Spiderhead was wild. Did I tell y'all about that movie?
Man,
I could have sworn I said to watch it, but
is it a real spider head, like a big ass spider? Okay.
No, so the movie has old boy that plays Thor, and it has the guy who was just in.
I know what movie you're talking about because they were talking about it on Netflix.
Yeah, so it has what's the name who plays Thor, the guy that was just in Top Gun, and old girl Journey Smollett. And it's about this guy in the future who is testing pharmaceuticals on people who were in jail. So it's like you get to opt out of being in jail to be in this other type of jail, but they're testing these pharmaceuticals on you. It's a wild ride.
Yeah, yes, I saw the trailer for it.
It's a good movie. I mean, it's not like, oh my God, it's so great, but it's a solid movie.
Okay, cool. L-Tech, I have another question. What do you think about Xbox outselling PlayStations in Japan? Is it worth talking about it or no?
Oh, it needs to be.
I think I think the reason why it's happening is because right now, because of Game Pass, Microsoft is the better value.
It is.
Duh.
Xbox has the better value right now. I mean, that's just what it is.
Especially like the economy in Japan it was how it used to be before the Rona. So it wasn't, they could have got anything and anything that they wanted. But now, post-pandemic, it's like, they want to they want more valuable what they're purchasing. And people are really like Xbox and Game Pass is like better bang for your buck, especially when somebody who can't be spending $60, $70 for a game every WAP. Okay.
Series S for the win, people. Series
yeah.
S.
All right, let me take a look.
I just want to, while you're looking for questions, I just want to point out Monica D said somebody stole her GWG shirt.
Oh shit. Who does that?
I'm gonna say, girl, I hope they, I hope they.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Okay, wait, ma'am.
Jackie, can you post the link for the merch in the store for Monica can get her a new one to put one in her cart? That way she can maybe get one later on. That's some booty right there. I don't like that. You know what? No, bump that. Monica, DM me. I'm gonna get you a shirt.
There you go.
Monica, there you go. Monica.
You tell me your size and
I wish you would have told us sooner. I I don't like, girl, that's my pet peeve. Don't be stealing packages, bitch. Girl. You know that ain't yours. You know that ain't yours.
And it's one of the things that you're definitely going to see them and be like, that's mine.
I'm going to say,
like, that's mine.
That's like, they can't wear it around you. Like,
right.
I told my neighbor, you see this shoe? You tell me who. I said, you see this shoe? You tell me if you see somebody with this shoe on. You bring them to me. That's how upset I was. So I understand your frustration, and please hit us up as soon as possible so we can take care of that for you. Please. Any other questions? I'm gonna go through it one more time because I ain't got my glasses on, so I don't want to forget anybody. You guys have been so wonderful to us this morning / afternoon. We appreciate you guys, and all the new people. Welcome. I think that is all the questions. And LBOOGIE, that is your cue for outros.
All right. Well, I will go last and we'll go bottom to the top. Miss CHAREECE, your outro.
All right, everybody, it's your girl CHAREECE here. This has been a great show. Thank you to our chats because y'all are awesome. Thank you to the ladies. Love y'all. Delilah, hope you get to feeling better. Y'all, please jump in our Discord. Help me plan my garden for work. But yes, y'all have a good weekend. Make sure to tell somebody that you love them. Wash your hands. Wear your mask if you're going to be out in public. People, it's still Rona is still here. People are still getting sick. Please be safe and have a good weekend.
All right, lady.
All right. Well, you already know. You can check me out at my YouTube channel, Lady Infamous 415. Y'all like the vlogs more than the gameplay, just by a smidget. So we got some things coming up for July. Also, please check out the Discord, because that's like the only place that you can have access to grown women gaming every day. Every day we're there. I personally like the sneaker side, because I like the sneakers, and you guys just come through and y'all show us love so much. We appreciate it. I'm aiming for like 6:30, 7 o'clock today. We gonna play something. I got some soju in the fridge. I got some tequila in the cabinet, and I got some sparkling water drink from Trader Joe's. So we gonna play something tonight over there.
Right.
And yeah, and check me out my side piece called Twitter.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our shenanigans today. We appreciate everybody that joined us. Y'all can catch us next Saturday, same time, same place. Hopefully Delilah will feel better. We miss you. And yeah.
Fly in July starts next weekend. Next weekend, Fly in July.
All right. Y'all know what that means. Free giveaways. All right. Make sure you share out the stream. Make sure that you guys are safe out there and do something nice.
All right.
Okay.
Y'all be easy.
Peace, y'all.
Peace. Bye.